Alright, we should be live. So the Q&A stream, or yeah, the Q&A listening part, it does not start like until like half an hour from now. So we're just gonna be doing some more Tycoon for right now while we wait for that. Like I'll play some music. And also, I'm pretty tired. Like I think I'm less than 4 hours of sleep. Like I have a really bad sleep schedule, so that is on me. But I am gonna wake up early to listen to this Q&A here. Uh, trying to find my stream playlist. Also, no webcam today because I'm yeah my background is not presentable for stream, and yeah, I'm also pretty tired. You guys are just gonna be looking at me like I'm just sitting there AFK in the head. What's up? Should I do some PvP or should I go rebirth a bunch of times? And I don't know if anyone's joining the. Like, nobody's joining anything yet. Yeah, so just looking at this, it does not look like, and I don't think anyone has joined anything yet. Seems like they're getting ready too. Like, Physical Tech is on right now. I guess we could do some PvP. Like, if I were to rebirth, yeah, I don't think I want to catch up on everything within 20 something minutes. So I don't know if the music's too loud. Okay, it's my normal volume. Been I think more than a few seconds since I've streamed. Also, guys, could I do some influencer skin drops before the Q&A? Like, I might do some if enough people join the stream. Wait, did I adjust my screen? Okay, now the stream on my end is pretty delayed. I should just grab my loadout. By the way, guys, I will be turning off the music for the Q&A. Like, it's just gonna be all listening. I'm gonna stay pretty quiet. I might leave my gameplay, some gameplay in the background. I'm not too sure. What's going on over here at Sierra? See a tank down there, and I saw a jet just right over here. Damn, that jet just lost to someone in a stinger. Oh, I think that tank might be over at zero, just doing a task. By the way, if any of you guys do want to join me, my profile link is in the description. I do keep my joins on. This server does not have much stuff going on. Maybe rebirthing might have been a better idea, but oh well. Like, I've been stacking a lot of money, and I usually prefer to rebirth before I stack up on too much. Oh, I guess we might just go do that. Yeah, we'll just hop back to my private server and probably go do that. There's not a lot of stuff going on in there. Alright, I've not rebirthed at all in this new base yet. Still trying to get to 69 rebirths, that really slowly. Alright, yeah, let's just, actually, let me... I don't think grabbing my loadout will do anything. I'll probably just rebirth once. I guess... Okay, it's still 3 times weekend. Oh wait, no it's not. Okay. Never mind. Probably should have done it on the weekend, but I should have rebirthed on the weekend, but oh well. I'm gonna check if there's anyone. Oh, there's nobody joining any stage yet. Oh, actually, do I even have that open? I know Discord has some weird category that you could turn off and turn on. Alright, I just joined it. Wait, where even is it? Okay, I guess I found it. I did miss out on some money there. I should probably get my thing set up for Q&A session. I'm gonna just have my in-game screen just my Roblox screen playing while I'm just in here. So should be over here. just throw in. I don't remember what to throw in. Is this here? Nope. Oh, it's window capture. OBS is confusing. At this, we're just gonna just close up all my folders. Somebody, all my IRL friends have commented on that I have so many folders. How can I join you? I'm right now just Rebirth, so yeah, we're not gonna join any public servers. Not a good idea when I have a lot of enemies in War Tycoon. Hey, what's up, Riot? Yeah, Happy New Year to you too. It's for me, we got another more than 13 hours until New Year for me. Alright, does this drop my shield? Oh, that does. Oh, it doesn't even matter. Okay, why? I don't know why I did not grab capture point. I'm pretty slow in the head right now. Okay, where's my... Okay, there's my speedy Humvee. Still got the Christmas skin on here. That's how I be normally driving IRL. There's still presents I've not collected. Hey, what's up, Pork? I'm just gonna fast travel back to my base. Oh, I already lost my 2x boost. Yo, your vid on the present locations helped a lot. I'm glad it did. Because, you know, some people usually can't find some of the stuff, so good to know that you guys can find it useful. What other games do you play? I don't really play much at the moment, like, apart from some other stuff on Steam. Yeah, having this little money, 50% more money does not feel like a lot with this Ronin helmet. It's still something, but does not feel like a lot. I mean, like, do you play something that isn't on Roblox? I recently bought the forest and completed the game. Like, I might do another playthrough and just do a speedrun of it, because it seems pretty easy to speedrun that. I think some other games I've played semi-recently, was Insurgency Sandstorm. Oh, I did play Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Pretty old game. I don't know how old this game is. Alright, I gotta go finish the event. I gotta do 4 games. Ooh, yikes. I've quit a lot of Roblox games just because, like, limited time events, it gets pretty tedious. Alright, see ya, Pork. Oh, I found the Q&A session. Slow mode every 2 minutes. I don't know if I'm gonna be answering any questions. Oh, they will be dragging people up. Oh, it's gonna be so funny if I, like, get dragged up and whenever I ask something or say something, I just stutter so hard in there. Like, it's gonna be on stream too. I'm not closing the stream because I stutter if I get dragged up. Damn, 400k for this. It's 2:48 at night in your hometown. That's usually, that feels like afternoon for me because of how screwed up my sleep schedule is. I don't know if I should grab a cup of coffee right now. Like, I am gonna try to go back to sleep after the stream. Like, assuming the stream does not, like, end at 3 PM for me. Yeah, I'll probably have a cup of coffee if the stream ends at 3 PM for me. Alright, I did say I was gonna do a influencer skin drop earlier if enough people joined, but I might do it like after the Q&A. Like, I'm still trying to get this done here. I'm gonna disable streamer mode just so I know what's going on. Oh, I forgot I had my speedy Humvee out. I'm gonna be the nuke. I'm gonna be the person that gets nuked the most when I start playing. When I do some PvP with some friends, maybe later or whenever. Like, I'm gonna be the primary target. Now we're making money. Alright, I'm gonna just finish the basement first. Do I have the thing open right now? No. You're just gonna watch my videos? Fair enough. We got like about 10 minutes until the Q&A starts. Can I... Okay, I can...
I'm figuring out things
rope.
right now. Sorry. Gizmo, you could come up. There's a button called Move Up, Gizmo. Click that. How? Oh my god. Let me send you an... I sent you an invite.
I guess
Thank you. I could not figure out how to get up.
I need to turn off music. Intelligence, I thought that's optional. Okay, we're just gonna... Alright, I'm gonna mute. I'm gonna mute Roblox audio. Oh, can you guys hear the audio? I'm gonna turn on and see. Audio. I'm gonna turn on and see. Oh, there. Audio. I'm gonna turn on and see. Oh, there. Audio. I'm gonna turn on and see. Oh, there. Audio. I'm gonna turn on and see. Ah. 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 Oh wait, it's not. Okay, you guys cannot hear it. Okay, I'm gonna
Why do
switch
you
back
put
to the...
coffee and hot chocolate? And not chocolate.
Makes it good.
Oh wait, whoops.
Do you just have like black coffee?
No, I have coffee, but different variations of it. You could have a cappuccino, you can have a latte, you can have a espresso, you could add milk to it, you could add cream to it, you could add
This
sugar to it, you could
here.
add cinnamon to it, you could add honey to it. There's so many things you can do it. You don't
Oh, there we
add
go.
top.
Well,
You
one
don't
of the toppings is chocolate.
No,
Yes.
that's two different flavors. You have bitter
They mix
combining
well.
with. No.
Okay, that's weird. What is this?
You're just not a true coffee fan.
Go talk to a person who loves coffee. They will tell you you don't add chocolate to coffee.
Mm. I like my mocha, so I'm not gonna
You
complain.
enjoy your mocha. And
I will.
Mr. Gizmo
We'll just
Tech.
do this. Actually, let's see if I can put this. Can I put Discord on full screen?
Double checking. The bot's not gonna ban or mute people for pinging you, right?
I have been getting pinged a lot in the past
Okay.
5 minutes, so
So we
we're
should
good.
be
Ah, there we go.
But do not ping Gizmo. It will burn you.
Ah, come on. Why does stream keep doing this?
I can't like view who's on stage. Is it? Oh yeah, because you have to start it. That's why. Makes
Yeah, I
sense.
have to start it.
There we go. Alright, fix the problem.
And I got just pinged. And
Alright, we're gonna keep doing it. We're just gonna keep playing. You guys can watch this while listening. Oh,
Are you
nothing.
eating something?
There's
No, I'm just
nothing
making
much
sounds
going
with
on
my
so
mouth
far.
Why?
because I don't like the silence.
You don't like the awkward silence?
No,
We're just waiting for the 3 more minutes till we start.
yeah.
I've never heard Text
We go
voice
on
before.
Instagram. No, sorry, not on Instagram. Snapchat and stalk people. I mean, snap people back. I'm not a stalker.
Yes, you are.
No. Okay,
Yeah.
how hard is it for people to understand? Do not ask questions.
I mean, technically
And
they're
you
not.
still ask
They're saying okay.
why. No,
Oh,
said why. Why
That's
is
just
a question?
impossible.
well, yeah, he's wrong on that. But the other guy said okay, so that's not a question technically.
The-
I'm gonna see
I will find you.
Discord audio
Oh yeah,
works.
Kronos will find you. He's like
See
an adamant
I
stalker.
will find you.
Discord audio.
Do not say anything in the
Okay, I think it
2A
works.
session chat, please.
Alright, guys, can you hear the audio
Should
from?
clarify, like, don't say anything at all.
Actually, I'm gonna listen on mobile and see if I can hear it.
Why do I sound like that?
Sound like what?
Jonathan did like a sample recording so I could see how the audio is. Why do I sound like that?
I mean, I've been telling you for like the past year, it sounds like you're whispering into your microphone.
I am not.
I know, it's just from your microphone.
Okay, yeah, I can hear them.
Okay. Guess that's my lovely voice. If you don't like it, then it sucks.
Damn, a bunch of people are joining now.
Do I need to take people's permission to make reactions away? Like I can
Nah,
do
we're about to start. It's fine.
reactions, I said not.
It's React.
Oh, reactions actually probably should, because people are gonna spam stuff.
Yeah.
Troll. Okay, there's too many.
There we go. I don't know if I click start event if it will ping people or not.
I think it just puts it on the top of the server that so people can see that there's a thing happening.
Yeah.
But you still have to ping it after.
Yeah. Okay, let me start it. Start event. So
There we go.
that started.
Now I can
And
see all the lovely people.
Yes, now let me ping people.
I'm gonna mute my group chat just in case I get any pings
Where
from
is
there.
announcements? Let's sign everyone.
Wait on the questions. We're still pinging people about the event.
Yeah, of course. Someone already asked what is next update.
Where is? Where is it? There we go.
Okay, I wonder what the quality of the stream is.
Let's ping everyone. Okay, now I'm officially gonna. Hey, now. Well,
All right.
I'll let a few minutes for people to
The
join
stream
because it's
quality
like
looks good.
going up.
Yeah.
You could start asking your questions and ping me. It's okay.
We haven't done a Q&A in like a year, so this is kind of a good time to do one more before the year ends.
Yep. And I'm
I
already
see why it's not
at
working.
70 pings. Wow. 1,600
Someone said
people.
your voice is cute. Take that as
Thank you.
usual.
1,663 people reacted to this
March summer is
QA. and we have 400 people here.
Yeah, and that's
Okay,
not something
I'm gonna
about
start.
parts.
With the recent issues with daily spins, will you guys work on it to make it fair, or will you just keep it for extreme amount of Robux to get the spin bundle? Since right now people hate the feature.
Well, I know there's a lot of controversy with the spin. We didn't really want to touch it or make too many changes, especially towards the end of the year, due to our developers going on break. So we didn't want to touch it too much yet, but we do have plans to like redesign how it's set up to not look like a casino, and then also change up how the rewards are unlocked. We also want to stay away from adding more spin vehicles. This was just like the last one we had planned for the update. And to give some context, whenever we do updates, we plan stuff like months in advance. So currently, we don't have any plans to add any more spin vehicles, at least anytime soon.
Okay, so no
Just
more
two quick things.
vehicles
Ping me
anymore
in the
for
QA session chat
at
for
least a while.
questions, and two, we will open up like coming up to ask your questions by VC in about like 27 minutes ish. So if you want to ask in person or up here, wait. If not, type it out. What will be the next update? You'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Next update.
Will you ever add submarines?
Ooh, so submarines. I definitely want to add submarines. Is it currently planned? I can't say yes or no, but it would require quite a bit more work than ships to add to the game. Just because, for example, when you're inside a submarine, like you're not going to be, swimming in the submarine, right? So the physics have to be separated from you standing and being in water, and that kind of adds a bit more complexity to submarines. And so it would require quite a bit of work to set up, and we don't know if players are going to like that as much as other features in the game.
Yep. Will the aircraft interface or UI be improved?
No plans yet, but we do have some ideas
Bro, why
on what
what-
could be done to improve it.
Why?
Again, we just have like so many things to work on, so we have to pick and choose what we can work on within a
Oh,
certain
got
amount of time.
deleted.
Plus, there's a lot more people in the chat, so I'm gonna increase the slow mode.
I think 2 minutes is the max.
No, I did 5 minutes.
Thank you.
Damn, with that many people.
If there's any bugs, please put in bugs. We're not fixing bugs in this Q&A session.
Yeah, we're not taking bug reports here. We got the bug
I
channel
don't
for
think I
that.
can keep up with that chat on the stream, like ever.
What is your plan on the roadmap of 2025? We have created a roadmap. We will announce the updates as time comes. We're not gonna release. We're
Hey, what's
gonna
up, Zachary?
do all these things this year. I think we took away the roadmap channel, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
just because we have an internal one that kind of changes. One reason why we don't tell people exactly what we're releasing is because stuff changes. Sometimes things take longer to work on than we had originally planned. So we have to, keep it internal as stuff changes frequently. But to give some context, the first 2 updates in 2025 are going to be a bit
Are these
more of a
zoners?
smaller
Yes,
update.
they are.
And the reason for that is we're trying to revamp the backend of War Tycoon. Right now, our backend is not the best in terms of being set up for how many programmers we have on our team. So we're trying to convert our system to be like having a better workflow, and that's going to take up quite a bit of our time. So the first 2 updates are going to be small, and then going forward, we should be able to release bigger updates with less bugs more often.
Will you add ability of planes to land on water?
We don't have any planes that do that, but if we do add planes that would have that feature, then yes, we would add that in.
Sorry, I'm just filtering out the questions.
All good.
Will you ever add advanced armor system? I don't know what they mean by that, but
I think they mean like if you get shot in the chest with the vest, you take less damage than other stuff. I'm not quite sure, but no, we don't have any plans for stuff like that.
I hope they don't do that because armor just it just
A lot of
adds
people are
health to
asking
you.
about the submarines that may or may not be added in the future. It's harder to add, adds more complexity to it, and we have to look more into it if we were to add it.
Yep.
Gizmo, someone wants to marry me. Do you approve?
I mean, what am I, your godfather or something?
Will there be any changes to the plane physics or any physics in the game?
Yes. We've been trying to make some tweaks to the plane physics. One thing we want to add is just more controls. Like in the past, when you pressed A or D, it kind of moved the rudder left or right. But people wanted roll. So now we're trying to kind of incorporate both in, where you could do rolls and also move the rudder. The problem with that is it's really complicated. So we had to make changes, and then we saw it wasn't good, so we had to go back and forth, and it's taken quite a bit longer to implement those changes. But we do have plans to eventually get that done.
Exactly. We're not making a new map. We just released a new map. So
When new map?
let's calm down a little bit. Will you add more rebirth items?
We have some plans, but I won't say
I
what
was
specifically yet.
That's actually a good question right there.
Will you ever add carriers?
Carriers,
Are
we
they-
want to, but I don't know if you guys have tested it with the new Zumwalt. If you try landing planes, helicopters, or anything on top of it, it just like doesn't stay with it, and that's due to how Roblox handles the physics of two different objects. There is kind of a way to make it work, but it's not going to be that great. We'd have to definitely spend some time testing things to see what's possible with Roblox's physics system. But currently, no plans.
Can we have weathers like rain, clouds, snow, and etc.?
No,
Rip
because
low
of
end devices.
performance issues it would cause.
Yeah, I'd figure that.
Thank you for the person asking this question. Will you make a big French update, like French vehicles, French planes, plane weapons, and etc.?
You're barely French. Um,
Still.
well, when we pick vehicles for updates, we don't specifically pick countries usually. We just pick whatever is good for the game, whatever is popular amongst people. But, I mean, I don't mind adding any French vehicles. Definitely need to add more European vehicles to the game because I know we've been heavily focused on US. But we do have some plans for more European vehicles in the game.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, so will you ever add meme vehicles again?
Meme. When
Toyota
Tankocopter,
Helix?
maybe.
Someone asked, would you add skins with cats on it? I don't know why, but yeah.
Probably not. Maybe like that question and didn't like the answer.
Yeah. Why did you take out the Glock as a starter weapon?
It's been out for a while.
M17 just looks cooler, and that's also, I believe, the new gun that's used in the U.S. military. So kind of makes sense to add that as a starter pistol.
How many people are in your whole team?
Ooh, okay. So
Go
we have
on.
9
No comment.
full-time developers. That's not including you, Kronos, because you're technically not full-time. But then we have like a bunch of people like Kronos and other programmers that work part-time. Specific number off the top of my head, I don't remember. What is it, like 3, 4 people, plus a bunch of like other people that we commission.
Yeah, it's a big team.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up,
Also,
Sinister?
fun fact for you guys, we have a programmer called Kronos. So
Oh yeah, that
I'm
makes it
the
fun.
Canadian Kronos, he's the American Kronos. It's a fun fact for you guys. Not that you really cared, but
Actually, I have a question for him.
They're not gonna get the context.
no. I'm Canadian, he's American, that's yeah.
What's these called?
For the chat system, Roblox has forced us, or forced all games to use their own, or like Roblox's native chat system. So we will be fixing the few issues that are happening with it, but we're not gonna go back to what we had before.
Oh yeah, we had a whole argument with them on that, and not only that, Roblox forced us to change the chat system while not having the features that we needed. So we had to force them to implement those features, and then now they have bugs that we can't even fix because it's an issue with Roblox's chat system. So we're waiting on them to fix those issues.
Will you ever add an anti-cheat system?
So we looked into adding anti-cheats several times. The problem is because we have
Can I join the
like
Discord
several different
server?
physics systems in
I'm gonna
game.
try to this.
It just does not play nicely with anti-cheat. Like it's really hard to make that work properly when you have planes and ground vehicles and a bunch of stuff moving around. We were hopeful that Roblox anti-cheat would be good, but people already bypassed that. They are trying to improve it, so we'll see if they're able to patch the tools that are able to bypass their anti-cheat.
I don't know if this goes through.
Will the faction system change, like adding KOS
If you want to join my
system
Discord server,
and
it's in
ally
the
system, making it
description.
easier to
But if you want to
identify
join
friendlies and enemies?
this one,
Is KOS like
I just said it.
enemies?
Kill on sight.
Oh, kill on sight, yeah. We don't have any plans yet, but I wouldn't see why not to add those in later on.
The person who asked that question, please put in suggestions, and then we'll look into that as time comes.
Yep.
Someone asked, why do the planes look alike? You could message the Department of Defense and the US Air Force and ask them why they designed their planes like that. That's out of our control.
Hit up the Russian military and ask them yourself.
Or that.
Shows up in person.
Just please don't get killed, or don't make us catch a case. Gizmo, did you ever say we're gonna have casino spins in
No.
devlog? Someone said, well, when will be casino spin like Gizmo said in devlog?
No, I think he's referring to us changing how the spinner looks.
Oh.
We have that planned for Q1, which is until what, March? So sometime before March we'll have it implemented.
Here's a interesting question. What made y'all want to start this type of game? Why did you start this game, Gizmo?
So I started myself.
That's what I just said.
I know. I'm thinking. So I wanted to create a game that didn't quite exist. When I was younger, I used to like playing Tycoon games that had some kind of sword fighting combat or cool, I don't know, abilities and stuff. But there was no proper Tycoon game that had realistic shooting and military elements. And that's why I created the originally called Oil Warfare Tycoon, now War Tycoon. But yeah, that's the short answer of why I created the game.
Oil Warfare was a better name.
Beauty.
It makes sense that they changed it. More discoverable.
And yes, Gizmo did start the game himself, and then it grew to where it is at the moment.
Yes.
We are not hiring developers for people who keep asking. And they get paid fairly.
They get paid
more
in
than
grapes.
Yes, they get paid more than one grape. And Gizmo sometimes lets us out of the basement.
Only if you behave well.
Keywords sometimes.
Yes. Gizmo, how old are you? That's a very popular question. Yeah.
I'm 58 years old.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
No, I'm 22.
Oh. Okay.
Fun fact for you guys, I'm one of the youngest on the team.
Are you?
I am legal. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can't think of anyone else younger. Is the American Cronus younger?
No, he's older.
Oh, okay, never mind.
He's finishing college. Yeah.
Fair enough.
See, I'm the one of the youngest, and yeah.
He's
Anyways,
still a little kid.
I can drink legally soon in the US.
I can't yet.
What were the struggles in developing over the years? What was hard to deal with?
Let's just grab this.
Or the cutbacks that needed to be done? And then I'll ask more of it later. So, what were the struggles?
Well, it's a little bit of a hard question to answer because there's always a lot of struggles. The hardest part is just continuously being able to get update after update out. It involves lots and lots of planning and just straight up just you'd have to remember a bunch of things. That I would say is the hardest part. The struggles initially were finding good developers for the team because I started by myself and having to find the right people to do the work that I needed was a bit of a struggle initially. But once we found the right people, it became easier over time.
Um, what is something that you would advise other new developers to do to have a successful game?
I would say the easiest thing is work on a game that you would love to play. I see a lot of developers making games that they would like never really even play, and so it ends up just not being a great game. But if you make something that you would like to play or would have liked to play when you were younger, then that would just be easier to know what to create.
Who is your favorite person on the team?
Um, uh, I'll pick myself for that one. I can't have any bias.
Okay,
You need to get some water.
thank you. Will there be better plane crash physics?
No plans yet, but if we improve the plane system over time, that might be something we would improve too.
We're not buffing anything or nerfing anything as of right now. So
Well, actually, we do have plans to rebalance a lot of vehicles and, well, maybe guns, but specifically vehicles in the near future.
Oh, okay.
yeah. Can you improve the render distance?
So that is due to Roblox's streaming. The way that Roblox streaming works is it unloads things that are far away so that it gets rid of it from your memory and prevents people on lower end devices from crashing. What I've been doing is slowly increasing that streaming limit
Toby dog
to
already.
see how it affects performance. But I have to be super careful because if it like makes our performance metrics go down, then Roblox algorithm will see that and not push the game more. And there's no way to like give settings to people. It's just preset to what you have, so you can't say, oh, if you have a higher end device, make it show more. It's just not possible with how Roblox handles streaming right now.
Any plans on improving the VFX as it looks kind of outdated?
No plans yet, but there are some things that definitely could be improved. So in the future we might adjust those.
Or are we ever gonna get NPCs or AIs?
Maybe. I won't say yes or no yet.
Could we see 1v1 requests on a smaller map in the future?
So we kind of had an idea for something like this, but the reason why we didn't do it was it would kind of like take people off of the map in a way, and we don't want to make the game feel empty. So that's why we kind of forgo that idea for now. But we have a way to incorporate that idea differently. I don't want to share too many details yet, but we have some plans to do that later on.
What are your plans for 2025 for the game in general?
Well, mainly doing bigger updates. I think once we change the backend of War Tycoon, it'd be easier to work on bigger releases, and we'd be a bit more organized. So that would be the plan.
Will you improve mobile UI?
Yes, that is on one of our things in our to-do list.
Sorry, these are all questions we already answered, so I'm just finding.
All good. We'll answer like for another 7 more minutes, and then we'll start picking people to go into VC and ask us there.
Yep.
Some of these questions are really out of place.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, those questions, fair enough.
I've heard that pruning won't be added to the game. Is that true, and why?
There would be a bit of a concern with spawn camping. That's the main reason why.
Will you change how the current XP system works? You
I'm
don't
assuming that's
like-
for factions.
Yeah, I think like daily, like level ups daily.
Yeah. We'd have to get more analytics to see what could be changed, but currently no plans.
Why did you make the username Kismotech?
A lot of people ask me this. Um,
And he doesn't have
I
an
can't.
answer.
I don't. I mean, literally, I use a random name generator, and it came up with like Gizmo Tech with a G, and I was like, oh, that sounds kind of weird, but I like the tech part, and so I changed the G to K, and that's how I came up with Gizmo Tech. And then what I did is I made sure that nobody had like ever used this username before, so I just stuck with that.
Yeah. Very authentic guy we got here.
Well, I wanted something unique.
Yes, sir. The question that we're thinking you're gonna get asked got asked like 6 times.
Well, you probably have to scroll down a bit more because you're reading the older questions.
I'm still at 11:05. So
It's a
bear with me.
while.
There's a lot of questions being spammed.
Yeah. Are you gonna add loadouts for helicopters, planes?
Loadouts as in being able to change the weapons on them.
Yeah.
We have ideas, but it's very difficult to implement, so we'd have to kind of see how much work is required and when we could squeeze it in updates. But the answer is maybe.
If you have suggestions, please send it in suggestions. And we do look at suggestions, and we have a system when it reaches a certain number of upvotes, it gets sent into a different channel, which it's higher visibility for us to see. We will. Are you gonna add knives? That's an interesting one.
Melee weapons. That would be cool to add. I don't know how useful they'd be, considering it's very easy to get killed by many other things. But maybe later on. It's just not in our priority right now.
What was your favorite update?
Hmm. Well, I would have to say definitely the new map, just because we spent a lot of time on it, and it was cool to see that it did really well.
Yeah.
Ranked servers. I just read that. Yeah, that's not happening, most likely.
The reason why people cannot purchase skins, for example, in countries like Netherlands and etc., is because of the laws that the countries have. So it's not something we can control. If you really want to do that, you could call up your prime minister or president or whatever is the head of the country. I would talk with them, go through Congress. I would talk with them, see if they will allow it. If they do, well, we're happy to make it available. Or
Yes,
Gizmo
but
could call his connections.
I don't have that good of a connection. But yeah, it's a bit out of our control.
Yeah.
I feel like a better question would have been if someone asked if they're willing to revamp that so that people in other countries can buy skins without having to go through Trading Hub, of course.
We'll take people up for questions in about 2 more minutes.
Yep. Is the game ever gonna get translated? I'm assuming
Mosin,
in-game
Mosin
things.
Carnegie.
Yeah,
I
so
want
we
the
use
Mosin
Roblox's
game.
auto translation, and I know it's not the best. The reason why we don't do manual translation is just because we constantly add stuff to the game, and with the Roblox's tool, it's really hard to go through and like adjust those things and change them up. So it would require a lot of unnecessary work on our end. We'll just have to trust that Roblox's auto translation is good enough.
Yep.
I don't know if they
Will
talked
there
about
ever
emojis.
be live events?
Well, we wanted to do live events, but they just take so much time, and they're only there for like temporary period. So we feel like the work required would not be worth it. We'd rather focus on doing other bigger updates that are in the game permanently.
Okay, let me open up the.
Yeah, we will start taking people up. And just as a reminder, if you say inappropriate things, you're gonna get banned from the server and in game. Please keep it PG.
Ignore what I just sent you so I can see where was the last question I answered.
No worries.
No, I don't want to leave stage. Okay, raise hand is up. Wow.
Oh, okay. Well, you can pick a random person. Just hope that person doesn't say anything bad.
Well, it cues it from the clicking, so wow,
Okay.
71 people. Waterworm 56, you're up.
Hello.
I really like the game. I was just wondering, Kismo, what's your favorite vehicle like you find yourself flying or driving?
Ooh, that's a good question. I have to think about that one. So I like the new Zumwalt a lot, just because it's like a big ship. You can go around the map, and then everyone starts like targeting you, so it becomes a cool little fight.
Yeah, I've had lots of fun fights with that. Well, thank you. I appreciate your work.
Of course. Thank you.
Thanks. Now I have to figure out how I can move people down. Did it
You got it.
itself. Yay. Aiden one. Yep. There you go.
I should have
Hello.
got to coffee.
Hello. So I have two questions for y'all, if y'all are
Sure.
willing to answer them. All right. First one is, are y'all ever going to add anti-ship missiles?
Anti-ship missiles? Was that your question?
Yes,
Or
sir.
we do have plans. I won't say specifically what, but you'll have to wait and see.
Okay. Second question is, are y'all going to ever add artillery?
Artillery, we don't have anything planned for that, but we had some ideas on what we could do. We just feel like it wouldn't be utilized as much as other things in game. That's why we haven't done it yet.
All right. Thank you for your work.
No worries. Thank you.
Thanks. Oh, 122 people. Wow.
Okay. Yeah, it says 99 plus on the top, so I can't even see all of them.
Ice_fire09.
Let's keep it to one question so we can get through as many as possible.
Yes, please.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Are you gonna ever like add like expand the map like with the other? Look, my question is like, would you ever expand the map like for more ships to be wary? Well, not like wary, but available.
Like being able
Because-
to spawn ships around the map, or
Yes,
more
like,
things for ships to do?
both. And are you gonna make the jets faster, because the map is also pretty big right now and it's hard to travel?
So, in terms of adding more things for ships, we don't have anything specifically planned right now, but I don't know if you guys noticed in the last update, we did make some adjustments to the map, and that's kind of what will happen over time. We'll make adjustments to the map as we see fit. In terms of making the jets faster, we probably won't do that, and the main reason is due to performance. Like if you fly super fast across the map, that it's loading stuff in and out really quickly, and that could cause performance issues, especially on lower end devices.
Thank you. I love your game. I've been playing it ever since the first day.
So
And
thank you. I'm glad you enjoy it.
I don't think I'm financially responsible while playing your game,
Well, I'm glad you liked it.
since
I haven't
kinda-
played the game since the start either, so you're topping me in that.
Oh,
I've
well,
been
I
here
guess
since
I'm
the
better
start.
Kronos.
All right. Well, thank
Thanks.
you. Have a nice rest of your day.
You too.
Bye.
Thanks.
For a second, I thought I kicked myself out. I'm like, oops.
That would have been funny.
Mr. Panda 1. There you go.
Hello.
Hey,
I forgot to turn on my mic for a second.
all good.
First off, Happy New Year's to everybody.
Thank you. Happy New Year's to you as well. And
Do
everyone else.
you have any plans, like adding stuff where you can like attack people and stuff? Where it's like how, if you've ever heard of the game Metal Storm, you're like in this like brawl with planes and stuff where you're all just fighting each other, and there's like repair stations and stuff.
So kind of like a little deathmatch.
Yeah, I guess you could say like that.
We did have some plans, but like I mentioned earlier, we didn't do it due to it taking people off the current map, and we don't want to do that as other people who are playing on the map and not in that game mode would just kind of be bored as they wouldn't see any other people. So currently we don't have plans to do that directly, but we have ideas to incorporate it in a different way that might make sense better for the game.
And also a small little question. Are y'all gonna add back the Vietnam thing that was like that truck, the M something? It was at the Vietnam station.
Yeah, maybe we have some ideas of adding some of the older vehicles back, but we don't want to add vehicles that are not utilized as much in the game because then it adds unnecessary memory usage.
That's fair.
We-
Okay, bye. Not Merry Christmas. Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year's.
Thanks.
See ya.
Fox Kid.
Hello.
Does my mic work?
Yes.
Yep.
So I had this one question. The current car system, this physics, kind of lame in my part. It's very old, I know. I would love to be drifting around tanks in like a speedy Humvee similar car. Is that planned in any way?
We have some plans to improve the vehicle physics a bit, but our goal is to make them easy to use because keep in mind we have people playing on mobile and other devices. So we don't want to make it like too realistic and hard to use.
I
So
would
we
love
kind of
to
have
be
to find that like
professional.
middle ground.
Okay,
All right. Well, thank you.
thank you
Thanks.
for the game.
2009 Big Kitty.
Hi.
Hello.
I was wondering, I know this is a bug, but since the SU-25 has come out, on console you can't use the bombs or else it will eject you. So I was wondering if you guys are gonna fix that anytime soon.
Yeah, there were some bugs with the keybinds, and I apologize for that. We did push out a fix for new servers, so I believe new servers should have the fix for that.
All right, thank you very much.
No
Have an
problem.
amazing New Year's.
You too. Thanks.
Thanks. We're at 173 now.
Yo, okay, so
Hello.
I see people are asking about like missile trails and like smoke trails from planes. And like would you ever like think about adding that to the game? So you can like identify like where the missile came from and like add a level of realism?
We would definitely look into improving the VFX from that, but we'd have to see how it could be done due to how Roblox handles like streaming. And one thing to keep in mind is the way that particles work in Roblox is if they're like far away, they just don't get rendered at all. So we have to do some kind of trick to bypass that. So that would take a bit of fiddling around with Roblox's system to do that.
Alright. And I have one more question. Will you ever like add a thing where you get like benefits for like raiding people's bases instead of just breaking their oils? Because like right now, if you raid someone's base, it's like kind of pointless. Like you don't really feel like you're doing anything except just like making them mad.
We have some ideas. I just can't specifically say what yet. Yeah, you'll have to wait till those get announced.
All right, thank you.
No problem. Thanks.
It'd be interesting to steal stuff from players' bases.
Famer. I say, yeah.
Hello. You are
You're
muted.
muted.
Oh,
Hello.
hello.
So I have 4 questions.
Can we please keep it to one, just because we have so many people to go through?
Okay. So is there going to be any improvement for mobile players, like for gaming and shooting with guns and
Are you asking if we're gonna like improve the controls for mobile? with
yeah,
guns? Yeah,
like
so
improve the gameplay for mobile players.
yeah. So it's definitely on our to-do list. We have some plans on doing that. It's just gonna take some time till we get that incorporated.
Okay.
Why are there so many
thanks.
underage
Thank you.
people? It's Roblox, what do you expect? Bring back Toycopter.
I'm trying to say this name correctly. Jamil? Jamil? It's not an L, it's a 1, so I'm assuming it's Jamil.
I don't know, but you can get the next person up if they're not accepting it.
Yeah. There we go.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
I was wondering if there's gonna be any more or any Swedish stuff like the JAS Gripen or the STRV 122.
I did mention that we're gonna plan on adding more European vehicles, but I can't specifically say what. You'll have to wait till they come out for the updates.
Alright,
I'm gonna need a
thanks.
cup of coffee right now.
No problem.
Happy New Year's.
Thanks. Happy New Year's. Hello.
Hello. Will you ever add stealth mode to the F-22 and the F-35?
Maybe. We have to be careful it doesn't make them too powerful, so we'd have to balance that out. But that's something we can do if we wanted to. We'd have to kind of test it and see.
And also for the new ship, the Zumwalt, is there any way that you could add like a med bay to it, or no?
Med bay, as in like you grab a med kit, or it heals you if you're in that spot.
It will heal you, like in the World War II area in the bunker, if you lay down in the bed.
Oh, we could, but I feel like that wouldn't get utilized much. So there wouldn't really be no benefit of adding that, in my opinion.
Okay. Thanks.
No
Thanks.
problem. Thanks.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
DJ89HHH.
Yo,
Hello.
I love you guys so much, and I love your game. By the way,
Thank you.
you're welcome. Will you guys ever add the F-15?
So I kind of mentioned earlier, we're not gonna specifically say what vehicles we're adding in updates. You'll have to kind of just wait and see what we release.
Oh, alright, that's it. Merry crap. Happy New Year's.
Oh, good. Happy New Year.
Bye.
You still got the Christmas spirit, yeah, I guess.
Dude, I was out shopping yesterday, and the person said Merry Christmas. I was like, Merry Christmas to you too. I'm like, wait, it's already passed. Anyways, best one. Yeah, there you go.
Hello.
Hello.
So what I'm curious about is how do you justify the AWP being so hard to get?
We wanted to make it like a rare gun. That was the only justification.
So basically no reason at all for a lot of people's favorite sniper rifle. Basically.
Well, it's to add more rarity to it. That was the reason.
Thing is, I've spent almost 3,000 Robux trying to get that thing via the daily spin, and yeah.
I mean, yeah, like I did mention, we are planning on trying to revamp how the spinner is, and that's something that's going to be planned in Q1 of next year, or well, yeah, next year. So
Adding bundles for 3,000 Robux ain't the way.
and like I mentioned earlier, so we can't change around too much. Right now, the spinner helps our analytics quite a bit, and if we touch it right before the end of the year, when all of our developers are going on break, and it causes issues, that would be a big problem on our end.
Okay.
So we didn't want to make big changes when all of our developers were going on break.
Okay, I can get behind that. Also, F-35 nerf when?
Well, we have to balance all the vehicles in the game, honestly. So just gotta wait for that.
The thing can't be one-shotted by a tank. Like, what?
Well, we'll have to wait till we rebalance all of our vehicles, which we do have plans on doing.
All right.
Thanks.
All right, thanks.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Lord _ blocks, one of our influencers.
What's up?
Yo, what's up?
What's up, Kismo? You probably already seen some of my suggestions before, so I will just be asking questions for now, though.
Yeah, go
so
for
the
it.
first question which I had, which comes from the whole entire community, what about a possible PvP system revamp, which everybody has been wanting to see? Because right now, the PvP, I would say, is not really this good for the newer players, especially. Because like it all feels like sniper spam and just riot shield constantly. Even though sniper's been nerfed, it feels very much unfriendly to the newer players and unfriendly to the people who want to play with assault rifles or other weapons. How are we gonna get a revamp to like overall PvP itself?
So PvP, you're specifically talking about like gunplay, right? Not vehicles.
Yeah, gunplay. Yeah.
Well, one thing we're gonna do is improve the controls for mobile. So I think that'll give us a better advantage to people who are on devices that are harder to use. And we do have. It is on our to-do list. It's just gonna take some time till we implement it. But I do want to add like health to the riot shield, so eventually it'll just break. You can't just hold it out the whole time.
It becomes much more balanced.
Yeah, and then in terms of like balancing
gonna
out
be
the
like military
damages itself, we might look into tweaking it, but we'd have to kind of see. We're gonna first look into balancing vehicles out, and then we'll go into guns and see what we could do there.
Yeah, that's understandable. Can I ask another question, or should I leave it to someone else?
Sure, just one more.
All right. Are you planning to make any changes to the likes of the radio? Because radio is a really cool idea. For example, you could add in spawnable vehicles that could like spawn on the map wherever you want by just calling in radio. Let's say there could be like a cooldown for 10 seconds or so. Like for an example.
Like an airdrop, but it drops like a vehicle near you or something.
Pretty much. Yeah.
I did have ideas for that. Again, we just have like a massive to-do list, so we have to kind of pick and choose what we could do and what could be done for updates. But I think that would be pretty cool to add. It's just we have to pick where it could go in our updates.
That's understandable. All right. Thank you then. Happy New Year.
All right. Thanks. Happy New Year.
Thanks. Prince of the Moose.
Hello.
Hello. I just noticed that someone already answered my question. So, Happy New Year, I guess.
All right, no worries. Happy New Year.
Rexico 26.
Oh, hello.
Hey.
I have a question. What is your game that inspired you the most?
I would have to say it's like a combination of Battlefield, Call of Duty, and a bit of War Thunder. Those are the games I used to play a lot when I was younger. So that
And then what is
kinda
your
gave me
favorite game
inspiration.
inside or outside of Roblox?
Right now I've been playing a lot of Marvel Rivals and Black Ops, but yeah, those are my two go-to games.
Okay, thank you for this opportunity. I love your game. Thank
Right.
you.
Thank you.
No worries. Just something he's not good at those games either, so.
No, I am. I'm better than all my friends. I'm just naturally good at games. I'm not a competitive player though.
Hello. I just had
Hello.
two questions. The first question was, will there be any death matches like every 10-20 minutes? Every player that wanted to play like a special deathmatch mode would spawn maybe in the middle of the map and would get only a pistol, and the last one standing would get like $100,000 prize or something like that.
So I kind of answered this already. We had an idea for this, but we didn't quite do it yet. Due to it taking people off the map, and that would cause issues for people who didn't join the deathmatch. But in the future, we might incorporate it in a different way that makes more sense for the game.
My second question is that would there be any more base defenses like landmines, turrets, AI controlled, maybe even something like that?
Yes, we do have plans. When they'll be added, I can't quite tell you because we just have a massive to-do list, but we do have plans to add more base defenses.
Okay, that's
Okay, thanks. I love your game. Good luck.
interesting.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
Next person.
Sitting at the beach.
Hello. Oh, okay. Well, that was quick. You said about sitting at the beach?
Hi, sorry. Good afternoon.
Hello.
I have a question about base defenses. Will there be more customizable options for how we can set up our base and whatnot?
So I can't give specific details, but we have some ideas on stuff we could do. It all depends on what makes sense for the game. We'd have to discuss it more internally, but we do have some ideas.
All
I
right,
want to
gotcha.
ask if
Thank
they're
you.
gonna
That's all I
add it
had. Have a good afternoon.
until we want to
No
hear
problem.
it.
Thanks. All right, we'll go for another 10 more minutes before we end it off.
Finally. Okay.
Hello.
I have one question here. Give me a sec. I just gotta. Yeah, I had a list, but all right. So I actually have one question. Will we or actually two. Will we ever get revamped sound effects as such as let's just say I don't know, like better sounds for planes, guns, and etc.
Some stuff over time gets revamped. I think our sound effects are somewhat decent compared to other Roblox games, but over time we kind of just improve things as we see fit. We don't have any specific plans right now, though.
Okay. My other question, I know you said only one, but will we ever get will there be any changes to the application system, or will
Uh,
we just keep it as it is?
the application for the staff team?
Yes, that thing.
That's more of a Kronos question.
In what
Oh,
terms,
yeah.
sorry? Changing it in what terms?
Okay. All right.
No, he's asking.
What
in
do you
terms.
sorry? What do you mean?
What do I mean? Basically I don't know, maybe smoother applications. So then I'll for example, maybe a reply system. That would be nice. so
So
people know what they're saying, basically?
usually we get like for game team we got over 1,000 something, and the manager usually goes like the program manager goes through it, and it takes a long time for him to be able to like reply to each single one saying, "Oh, this is why you're getting failed." From interview side of things, we could have it, but I'll have to talk with the department managers, see what they say and what their ideas are, and then if needed, we'll make the changes for sure.
Okay. All right, thank you so much.
No worries.
Keep doing what you guys do. It's awesome, and Happy New Year's,
Thank
everyone.
you. Happy New Year's.
See you.
Good.
All right.
Finally, my turn. I'm a
Hello.
little sick right now, so ignore my voice.
No worries.
Okay.
The question is, will you ever add a wire-guided rocket launcher?
Wire-guided rocket launcher. Those do exist, right? So
Yes, the Dragonfire.
yeah, I mean, I don't see why not, but we don't have any specific plans right now. It might just be done
My
later
other
on.
thing is, will you please add a way to get grenades throughout the map? I'm always running out.
Yeah, that's a good point. Put that in suggestions and something we could look into.
Will do. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, thank you. Get better soon.
Wow, you never tell me to get better soon.
I do. But also, you don't get sick often.
Oh, hey, I'm up.
Hello.
My question was answered, but I'm gonna do another one. As there's a new Roblox graphics update coming out, would that that whole update with the what's it called, where the things behind objects disappear?
Yeah, occlusion culling.
Yeah. Will we get future graphics updates on better graphics and stuff? More improvements on that side of stuff?
Well, one thing you have to keep in mind is with Roblox, it's a multi-platform game, so we have people playing on like low-end iPhones and also, high-end gaming PCs. So we have to kind of meet the middle and do the best we can for all devices. We try our best in terms of optimization and whatnot, but even then we have to be very careful with performance because if you make the graphics like super good, then people on low-end devices will start crashing, and the Roblox algorithm will see that and start pushing the game down. So we have to be like super careful when it comes to performance.
Okay. That's just all I had in mind so far. So yeah. Bye bye.
Alrighty.
Thanks. Sorry, I
You just
misclicked.
invited me back up.
Yeah.
All right. Bye bye.
Destroyer 9020S.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Yeah, I am one of the influencers, but I want to ask, are you guys going to add more daily challenge rewards or daily rewards?
We don't have any plans for daily rewards right now, due to it not quite making sense to add more than 30 days. Like that's typically the max that any game does. In terms of the daily challenge rewards, we might add more. We still have a lot of levels that we could fit rewards into, so we might add some more stuff there.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, thank
Thanks. JDJ.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
So, my only question is, are there any plans to add any other fire-based weapons like Molotovs, more planes with napalm bombs, flamethrowers, that type of thing?
We do have some ideas. I won't specifically say what yet, but in the future, yeah, we want to add more like fire weapons, which are kind of cool to use.
Oh, nice. All right, thank you guys. I love y'all's game. Happy New
What's
Year's.
up,
Happy New Year.
normal gamer?
Hey.
Hey. Right. I've 3 questions. Is that fine?
Yes, but try to make them quick so we can get through as
All
many
right.
people as possible.
So, will we be getting any more like modern ships, as in like Type 45s and stuff?
It all depends on their size. Right now, a lot of like battleships are massive, so we can't add in too many big ships to the game just because they're gonna be like really hard to use and they're gonna be big targets. I don't know
Alright,
how big the Type 25 is, so
alright.
I'm
I have
just
to
thinking a
see.
bunch of people join
And
the stream.
will we be getting any like plane loadouts, as in like you can choose the missiles, bombs on it?
I answered that question a little bit earlier. We have ideas for it. It all depends on how we can incorporate it because it would require quite a bit of work. Also,
Alright,
why is
and will
everyone in the
we?
chat spamming massive? Can I not say the word massive or something?
I don't know, man. And will we be getting torpedo planes,
Torpedo planes.
counters for like ships?
We have plans for anti-ship missiles, but you'll have to wait and see.
Alright, that's all. Thank you.
Alrighty, thanks.
Oh, guys, I might do some influencer skin drops.
Ignore that I just clicked invite again.
We'll take a few more and then we'll end off the Q&A. Hello.
I have a question about the nuclear cases, like the camos. When will that be available, if you know?
Very soon. That was a bit of an accident, so pre-leak for everyone.
Daisy.
Are you able to say if it'll be available with like medals or Robux?
So I'll give some context. We have a system where every month it launches like a new skin case, and those ones will be Robux. But we have plans to launch like other skin cases in between that are just medals or cash.
Thank you.
All right, no problem.
Thanks. Random pick. Let's go. Who do I like? I don't like. I like myself. Blast Master LP.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Okay, I love your game. I
Thank
have one question, and I already saw that at Lord Blox's video. Are you ever going to change the stealth feature?
Change it in what way? Like add it to more vehicles or change how the current one works?
Like change how it works, cause now it only affects missiles, but like vehicles like the Mustang, they could destroy the B2 very easily. It's not a very maneuverable vehicle, and yeah, that would make more changes to the game.
Yeah, so I mean, how stealth works in real life is like when they say stealth, it doesn't make the plane invisible. It makes it invisible to specifically radar or guided missiles. And that's kind of how we incorporate it in game. We don't have plans to make it like literally make the plane invisible, just because I feel like that would be a little bit too weird looking. But that's why we gave the B2 a lot of health since it's got no other defenses. It's just a bomber.
Yeah, my friend called Gable also told me like the bombs of the B2 are a little bit too strong. He was in the bunker and the B2 was flying over him and killed him with the bombs. Are you ever going to nerf that?
We'll definitely make some adjustments to like the radius, but we need to also improve the scoping of how bombs work since right now it's hard to like aim the bombs. And if we make the radius of the explosion smaller, then if you're not hitting the targets directly, they won't do as much damage. So we'll have to kind of make adjustments later and see what we could do.
Okay, I have one final question if that is alright.
Sure.
Are you ever going to add animations of the cockpit, like not just radars, but in some vehicles there are like cameras to the bottom? And are you ever going to animate those things?
In Roblox, it's really hard to like have a camera on like a surface element that actually shows stuff. It would use up quite a bit of performance and may not really look great. So we can't
So
do
Zach,
that.
are you single?
And also animating HUD on planes would require quite a bit of work because each plane has a different HUD. But we do have plans to improve like the plane UI itself. So like if you go into first person mode, it might show more elements on your screen. But that's about it for now.
Okay, yeah, thank you. Happy Eastern and Gabel stinkt. See ya.
All right, thank you.
I think that's it. Oh, I guess there's
Hey.
two more.
What's up?
Hello.
I was just wondering if you would ever consider making the update logs and dev logs a little bit more transparent. Because right now, it'll say things like updated sounds, and I don't know what sounds to look for that have been updated, or it's like buffed health, but I don't really know how much it was buffed from or how it changed at all, you know?
Yeah, I mean, to give you some context, we touch like a lot of stuff in games during updates, so it's really hard to write down exactly which thing was touched and what thing was changed. That's why it's a bit more generic. And already on top of that, we have to keep track of so many things and remember so many things. It's hard to do that and write specifics for update logs. So I try my best to put whatever I can. But in terms of specifically putting what was changed, it might make the update logs like too long for people to read. So I kind of just make stuff a little bit more generic on purpose.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you.
I think the update log is just post on like the Roblox update logs thing.
All right. We'll take like 2 more guys and then we'll end it off.
Will you ever
Hello.
add MTC form of combat, like realistic form of combat, for the tank type thing?
Are you asking like multi-tank crew, the Roblox game?
Yes. Yes.
In like what specific way?
More off like the tank penetration, ammo fields, and all that, fuel tanks, just basically the indoor compartments and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, so improving like the tank's damage system or damage model
Yes.
essentially. We have ideas. We just haven't quite done it yet because it required quite a bit of work, and we're working on so many things at once. But I think it would definitely be cool to add once we have the time for that.
One more thing. Has the Asvel ever been in this game? As my friend has always been asking that for a while. So I'm asking for him.
The Asphal,
Yes.
I don't remember off the top of my head because we have like what 30, 40 guns.
I think it's just a VSS that's in the game.
Alright, well, that's pretty much it, and thank you, and Happy New Year's.
All right, thanks. Happy New Year's. All right, last person.
Who's gonna be the lucky one?
Just
Oh,
like
there's
scroll through
two.
and pick like a random person.
Me again, trust.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
Sweet. So I wanted to ask, because I'm an aspiring developer myself, I was
Mhm.
just wondering, since you were a one-man team in the beginning, how long did it take you to push out your first version of the game?
So back when I started, I was still new to Roblox and programming in general on the platform. So I used a Tycoon kit and the ACS gun system to get everything set up faster. It took me like maybe 2-3 months to code the whole game up, but this is like, keep in mind, a very simplified version of the game. There was no vehicles back then, a very simple map, and yeah, that's about how long it took me to do it initially.
Not even in
Cool.
game.
Well, thank you, and you guys all have a happy holidays.
Thank you, you too. All right, well, I think that is it for the Q&A, unless you'd like to mention anything else, Kronos.
I will most likely release a Google form for anyone who has a really designing question which we haven't responded to, and we'll try to like send a message with the answers to that. So because right now there's 205 people in the queue and
yeah, quite a bit.
1,000 new pings. So I will send that out. If we already answered the questions, please don't ask it again because you're not going to get a response to it. If it's a new question, we'll send a message to it. And as a key thing to answer the question before, who's Kismo's favorite person on the team? That's me, obviously. He just didn't want to say
Answering
it.
for me, huh?
Well, that's why I'm here. So yeah.
Well,
Thanks
favorites.
for everyone for joining. Hopefully, we answered the questions that were your die-hard questions. But yeah, thanks for playing. Have a happy holiday and New Year. And I'll let Gizmo finish it off because he always wants to have the last word.
All right, yeah, thanks for joining, everybody. I hope you guys have a great New Year's, and
Zombie
hope
game.
everyone's been having a great
That'd be
winter
kind of
break.
fun.
Alrighty, see you, everyone.
Bye. Okay, now I have to figure out how to close this.
That's fun.
Sorry.
No, you already ended that.
Oh. Okay, thank you.
last. You know, I just do that just to say I'm not doing it. You know, I ask that just to not do it. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna disconnect from this. I think I can still see the chat. Yeah, I can still see it. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna... Let's just this. I'm gonna delete this here. Alright, yeah, so... I might make a video just summarizing the whole thing here. Like, I'm gonna have to go back to the stream. Like, how long is this stream actually? Yikes. Okay, okay, so the talk itself was like slightly over an hour. Like I know I did talk over it, and I said I wasn't gonna talk. You know, there's some things that you know I just want to comment on. But for the most part, I didn't really talk. Okay, looks like yeah, I'm not gonna be doing influencer skin drops. Because there's nobody here right now. Damn, okay, I've been... Okay, it's been like over an hour of me trying to rebirth, and we're not even halfway. Like, we're almost halfway, but not really. Everyone's joining that VC after the Q&A ended. And I was surprised that I got to talk. Like, I was gonna say more on there, but to be fair, was on my last brain cell, trying to stay awake. So, oh well. But yeah, I guess we're gonna call a stream here. Like, I gotta, yeah, I'm probably just gonna head back to bed, or I might stay up a little bit just to rewatch the stream, so I can summarize it later. Like, I am on caffeine right now, and yeah, not the easiest to go back to bed with when you got that. So, yeah, we might do an influencer skin drop when I'll probably do a dedicated stream on it soon. So, yeah. Hey, what's up, X Zyronix? I never knew how to pronounce that. Is it Zyronix? Yeah, that's how it is. All right. You make fire videos, not gonna lie. Yeah, I appreciate that. Okay, a bunch of people just popped in as when I said I was gonna call a stream. Like, I'll probably I'll leave the stream running for probably a few minutes in case anyone wants to say anything. Or if you guys want to ask anything about the Q&A, I could try to remember. Yeah. So you're banned for the last 6 months? Yeah, I was aware of your ban, but like 6 months has passed already? Damn. Hey, what's up, Cricky? I try to make content, but the mod team cracks down on my alts. Yeah, I've spoken to who is it called? The Imperator a few times. Like he's in the same situation. You know him? Yeah. I did collab with him like way earlier this year. I can't make videos with him. Like if I do that, I'll probably get banned too. You saw the leaked message from the head devs? You got sad when he got banned. You will get community blacklisted? Yeah. Yeah, earlier in this year, like, they would have just warned you, but, like, now you do that, like, they're just gonna... They're just gonna tell you to screw off from the game. You were sad you had him as a friend? Yeah, I do have friends that are banned from the game. I'm not gonna specify why they got banned, but like, seems like once you get banned, it's like, if it's permanent, it seems pretty hard to appeal it. Anyways, Happy New Year. Yeah, you have a good New Year too. Good luck. I appreciate that. Alright, should I do an influencer drop like sometime this week? Like right now, like it might work, but it's probably mostly random people I was picking up. Because I was gonna do it today if there's gonna be more people joining. That doesn't seem like it. Like we're just gonna keep the stream Q&A only. Alright, yeah, so yeah, I think we're 10 minutes past the past the initial Q&A thing. Do one right now. Alright, yeah. I guess I could drop 5 skins, but like I'll do a dedicated stream for that, like hopefully sometime this week. Like I'm not good at with keeping up with streams, so if I remember, I remember. I'll probably go finish my Tycoon like later. Oh wait, I did not complete this area. Oh wait, did I buy the? I think I bought the loadout thing before I finished the Tycoon. Oh yeah, that's gonna suck. Yeah, it's gonna suck to put everything back. Okay, surprisingly, I bought the RC car and suitcase drone before. Alright, yeah, we're gonna hop in the trading hub right now. If you guys do want to join my server, you guys can join it through my profile in the description. Oh, I forgot I had audio off. Yeah, probably for the best. Alright, you'll join? Alright. I'll probably give you guys a few minutes to join in before I start dropping. Like, I'm not at a point yet of being an influencer where I'm just getting chased already in the trading hub. And also, I think it's a little weird with joining the trading hub What's your user? My profile is just in the description. You can just click the link for it. It only works if you're on mobile or PC. Like if you're on console, I usually tell people just hop on mobile. And if you guys are having trouble to finding me in a game, like that's just Roblox having problems. Like even people on my friends list can't join me sometimes because Roblox moment. You can't join? My server is formation 60. Like, I don't know how easy it is for you to get in. Now the trading server? Oh, you got on a normal server. Yeah, try to pop into Trading Hub and then hop in. Try to hop into this server. Okay, let's see what people are selling in the server. Alright, Christmas skins. Okay, I don't think anyone's buying that. Okay, yeah. I've sent you friend requests. I don't accept friend requests because there's just way too much that I have in there. People should be able to join me still from my profile. Like, I think I have at least 2,000 friend requests to go through. I wonder if this guy's selling Firestorm skins. 430. Hope you're gonna remember, like, imperative. I usually can't remember people from streams unless, like, they've been very active in previous streams. Like, if you want me to remember you, like, you gotta talk to me more, like, in my Discord server and stuff. It's like, I'm not active in streaming anymore. Like, I don't think I'll go back to being active on streaming anytime soon. I'm trying my best to be in every stream you have. My streams are very inconsistent, so I can't promise that. Yeah, I do want to get back into streaming. It's just been pretty time consuming for me. That looks like somebody has joined me. It looks like what is this here? I will try to do a dedicated Firestorm skin soon. Oh, Kronos added the Q&A questions thing like 3 minutes ago. Alright, if you guys do want to ask the developer team what your question is, I guess you could. Yeah, you could ask it there. Alright, alright, I will start in a. Okay, I'm just gonna turn off trades entirely. Alright, I'm gonna be right back real quick first. I'll give you guys some more time to join. Once I'm back, I'll probably start the drops. I am back. The server's full. Now try to join. It's so hard to get in. Are you not? Are you not able to get in? Oh wait, I'm clicking the wrong thing. I don't know how many players are in this server, but I don't think I can join. Yeah, if I were to join another one, it's gonna make it pretty difficult for everyone else to join. Hey, what's up, Fortnite 47? Uh, yeah. I guess I could start the drops now. Like, I do gotta head out pretty soon. I'm the guy who like Imperator. Remember me? I'm not really. Alright, I guess we'll start dropping. I'm not gonna announce in the chat, but we're just gonna start. Yeah, so once this thing's on cooldown, that's gonna be it. Yeah, it's on cooldown now. Alright, yeah, so that's pretty much it. Like, I'm gonna do a dedicated stream, like, hopefully sometime this week. Like, that was just 5 skins. Next stream, we'll be dropping a bunch more. Like, we're probably gonna drop at least 20, like, in the next stream. Like, I don't think that's gonna really screw up the value of those skins, because, like, most skins are usually just kept. So, yeah. Oh yeah, I'll also make a video summarizing the whole Q&A, and I don't know when I'm gonna upload it. It might be today or tomorrow, but most likely tomorrow if I remember to make the video. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this stream. Like, we're not gonna do anything else. I already dropped the skins for you guys. And yeah, guys, peace.